Visible, Abhinav? Screen is visible?
Yeah, yeah,
Right. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. So, we'll start with some of the basic concepts and everything with economics, Okay. So before that, Abhinand, could you share me, the way you need to learn economics? Like every students have their own way of learning subjects, right? Some will prefer on, will write and study the things, or some will prefer, some will discuss more with case studies, and some students may have convenience with memes, images, videos and everything, or some students will goes with definitions and all the traditional things. So what you prefer, Abhinand? Because I just want to know the way you need to learn economics. This is a very important point.
guess I prefer definitions and videos kind of things.
Videos, kind of these memes and everything,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, most of the students are preferring, it's very easy to learn the things. Okay. So no issues.
yeah.
Anyway, today I made my PPT, on memes only. So
Okay.
we'll study economics with memes only, because it's not that much, kind of a big thing to, or kind of a rocket science to learn. It's a very basic thing, but you need to get the clear concepts, what each and every terms is trying to explain. That's a very basic thing that you need to do. Okay, so once you get the basics, once you get what actually economics is trying to say, the thing is perfect. Okay, the base is perfect. Then we can do, every kind of things upon that base. Okay. So anyway,
Okay.
you know about Karl Marx, the person who is on this photo.
Have heard.
Yeah, you heard. You just Google and just try to learn about him. Okay, he's a very good
Okay.
economist. Karl Marx is there. Adam Smith is there. There are different set of people. Who discussed a lot about economics. So the first things I will start with, what is economics? It's a very basic right? Economics, everyone will have a doubt. So what is economics? Some people will say it's all about GDP. Some people will say it's all about supply and demand. Some people will say, it's all about, microeconomics, and some people will say it's all about macroeconomics. So, different economists have different opinions of on economics, but as today we'll be learning some of the basic concepts of what actually economic means. Okay, so, so I'll give a scenario to understand, to easily understand what actually economics means. As Abhinand, suppose you are having a 50 rupees with you. Just take a scenario. Okay. You are having a
Yeah.
50 rupees with you. So you are going to a market, kind of some markets in Oman or somewhere. So with that 50 rupees, you have three options, right? The first option is you can buy a one plate of pani puri. And the second option
Okay.
is with that 50 rupees, you can buy noodles. And the third option is you can buy a one plate of momos, right? So Abhinand, like all these three things. That's a very, confusing part. You like all these three things, but you have 50
Yeah.
rupees. See, Abhinand, this is what actually economics is. So what actually economics is trying to say that we have n number of needs and wants. Humans have n number of needs and wants, but the resource we have is very limited. So economics will try, or economics is trying to say that, with the resources you have, this is the best option you need to choose. You understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what a very, very basic core crux of what actually economics means. We have as limited resources, and we have unlimited needs and wants. So economics will try, or economics will solve this issue. Okay, you have limited resources, no problem, and you have unlimited wants. So economics will say, okay, you need to prefer this one. You need to prefer pani puri because of this reason. You need to prefer noodles because of this reason. You need to prefer momos because of these reasons. This is what actually economics is trying to say. This is a very basic core crux of economics. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not a, kind of a, breaking science or nothing. It's a very basic concept. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the moral of the story, right? You need everything. You need everything. You need momos, you need chowmein, you need this pani puri. But in Oman, I think you won't get all these things, right? It's all about falafel, this shawarmas, rolls and
No, no,
everything,
no, no.
right? You will get all these
No,
things,
no,
right?
no. Yeah, of course.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, so you prefer all
Every
these things?
Malay hotels are there, Hindi
Yeah,
hotels are
Malay
there,
hotel,
everywhere.
Hindi, North Indian hotels are there. Yeah, Oman is a
Exactly.
good market, right? Yeah, yeah.
But like 50 rupees we won't get. It's like 600 paisa, which is around 150 rupees, I guess.
Yeah, 150 rupees. Yeah, yeah, understood, understood. Yeah. So yeah, I understand. Understood. Perfect. So this is what actually the moral of the story. Okay, so the problem here is limited resources and unlimited what wants. This is where economics is practical in the world. Okay, so we'll go with some basic definition. As you know, from the perspective of the exam, it's very important to learn some of the basics, definition, and everything. So, economics is the study of how people use limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants. This is what basically economics is defined as defined. Economics is the study of how people use limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants. You're clear, right? It's very basic thing. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to, jiggle up on all the same thing, repeatedly. So this is the scenario of individual, right? This is the scenario of Abhinav is having 50 rupees and you have three options. So this is the scenario of one individual person. So this same scenario could happen at government and business also. Let's take an example. Suppose Abhinand is going to run a business, and here don't take 50 rupees, just take it as a 50 lakh rupees. Okay. So Abhinand is
Okay.
starting to run a business, and you are having 50 lakh rupees. So you are having three options: project A, project B, project C. Project A is starting to, kind of running, you are going to plan start a, restaurant, for example. That is project A. The project B will be, you need to start, kind of what could we say, what could we say? Give me an example, which is you are really interested to start a business. One is restaurant, one is,
Um, Starting a business, maybe like
yeah,
some PC building thing or something.
PC building.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So project B will be PC building, and what could be project C?
Project C. What will I choose? There are so many
Yeah,
options.
real estate. Abhinav, I think it's in Oman. Within 10 to 15 years, the real estate will boom. What do I believe? From the papers which I have read and everything. So go
Yeah,
with real
yeah, yeah.
estate. That's a very
Okay.
profitable business. Okay, real estate, especially in the GCC countries. All these GCC
Yeah.
countries. Real estate is a very, you know, scope business. Okay, so this is the scenario. Okay, you're going to start a business. You have 50 lakh rupees. You have project A, which is restaurant, project B, which is PC building, and project C, which is real estate business. So here also we can execute the concept of economics. Previously it was individual. This is business, and it can be implemented in the government also, right? Because government will be having 50 crore with them. With that 50 crore, they could, construct a road, they could construct buildings, or they could construct school. So the economics can be executed in this scenario also. So the situation is clear, right, Abhinav? So
Yeah.
economics is something which can be executed at individual level, which can be executed business level, and which can be executed at government level. Okay, so the entire economics will be discussing on mainly upon these three parties. Your entire syllabus is going to cover on these three parties only. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. So what's next? Yeah, just just a meme. This is what actually utilization of resources. Okay, so this is why we study economics, to understand the importance of resource allocation. We have a cap and we have a sunglass, but we are just using our hands. What that means, we are not actually utilizing the resources we have. Okay, so this is what purely economics, the importance of economics is what actually, depend upon all these situations. Okay, this comes with the individuals. We have a lot of money, we are not utilizing this. It comes with business also. They are having a lot of profit with them, but they don't know how to allocate into different projects. This comes with the situation with the government also. They are having a lot of money with them, but they don't know how to allocate it to different projects. Okay, so this is what the importance of economics is, and this is the what basic definition, basic classifications of economics is. Okay, so this is clear,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so as this, our first class, I just made up this much slides only to get to know, to just share what actually economics means, because I don't want to take up everything within the first class only, because we'll start the classes from the next session. I don't know when it will be. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, Abhinand, so is this okay? The way of the classes, is this okay for you, or you need some changes? You
Yeah,
need
yeah.
some feedback?
Of course, it's okay. It's okay. Of course.
You're getting the correct concept in you,
Yeah,
right? This is what I need.
yeah,
You need to understand the basic. I don't want to, make up the things very difficult with a lot of things in the PPT, with lot of notes and everything. I just want to get the concept to you. That's what my objective is.
yeah,
So you are getting that concept, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So I think you need to give the feedback to the people who are, taking up all these things, So you can give the feedback whether I need to go with you need to go with me for the economic subject, or else you can, it's up to you. I'm not insisting you. It's up to you how you are, giving feedback to my classes. So you can give the feedback to them. So if you are okay, we can start the classes within, very fast, like, without any delay and everything, because you have classes, have exam from November second week, first week, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So that's
having
right. Yeah.
we're
You're
having
having.
November first week unit test. Then from 30th onwards, we are having pre-boards.
Oh, so it's very near, right? So
Yeah.
just confirm the things very fast, okay?
Okay.
If you are okay with me, definitely I'm okay with you. So we can start the classes as soon as possible. Okay, so it's up to you. Fine. And
Yeah. Okay.
Abhinav, as you are from Oman, yesterday, I was going through a case study. It's a very interesting case study. This is none of connected with economics, but I just want to share it with you. I think I know
Yeah.
that you will be interested in all these things. See, in Oman, have you ever noticed that the building is not much taller?
Yeah.
You know the reason behind that?
I don't know the correct reason, but
Yeah.
the
See,
place where
yeah.
I live in
Uh-huh.
Salala, it's like there is some scientific reason because it was a place before like covered in sea, so they
Okay.
can't build much high or something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know about Muscat and all.
Okay, see, not Muscat, Abhinand, the complete Oman. Yesterday, I don't have your number, so if yes, I can share a case study with you. It's a, the thing which I've understood is, the tourist people who are coming there, they are
Yeah,
coming because to get the, the traditional aura of Oman. That's why tourist people are coming there, right?
yeah,
To get so when what I understood is when they are building up tall buildings, or when they are constructing tall buildings, the the natural wind which is coming from the mountains is not getting into the cities. You understood?
yeah,
Yeah, so it's a very interesting. Yesterday, I was just literally shocked. Okay, oh, this is the way the people are planning the cities, to attract tourists and everyone. So just go with that case study. Okay. Anyway, you are free right now, right?
yeah,
Just Google it. I forget the YouTube name, but he was just explaining it for 20 minutes in very detailed way. Okay, so just go through it. Okay.
yeah.
So that's all about today, Abhinand. So just give the
Oh,
feedback. Okay, if I'm okay, we'll
yeah.
meet you in the next class. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect, perfect. Good night, Abhinand. Yeah, bye.
Good night.
Take care.